Snowed in on a Monday? Perfect excuse to stay inside and mainline horror. So what's keeping you company today? Movies, games, or a little bit of both? Welcome back to The Final Cut, your daily pulse in horror. It's Monday, January 26th, a snowy one at that. So if you're stuck inside, you picked the right place to be. Let's warm things up with the latest horror deals, festival moves, and genre news you need to start the week. Quick hits before we start the news over at Grove. This is the final week of the John Carpenter birthday sale. Last chance to grab essentials before it wraps. At Fanatical, don't forget It Welcome to Derry. Complete first season is up for pre-order. That will be available May 5th. Major Capcom, Bandai Namco deals are live. You've got 17 days left on the Build Your Own Resident Evil bundle at Fanatical. And Resident Evil Requiem drops February 27th. Already 18% off. Sign up for that Fanatical newsletter so you never miss the deals. And make sure to mention Horror Movies Uncut when you're there. All right, let's get into it, kicking right into Sundance. First up, even without a Sundance premiere, Neon just made a major play. The distributor has locked down global rights to 4x4, The Event, the sophomore horror feature from Alex Olum. With production set to begin later this year, the deal was reportedly aggressive, a clear signal that Neon sees serious potential in the project before a single frame has been shot. This kind of pre-production acquisition doesn't happen unless a studio believes they're sitting on something special. And Neon's recent genre track record makes this one worth watching closely. My question for you guys is, does a preemptive deal like this increase your hype? Or do you need footage before you buy in? Let me know your answers in the comments ahead. Next up, horror isn't just dominating screens, it's taking over gallery walls. A new exhibition titled Horror at Spruth Majors Los Angeles explores how horror cinema has shaped contemporary art, tracing influence from German Expressionism and Italian Giallo to Cold War paranoia and modern social horror. The show frames horror as controlled chaos, a way for artists to process repression, political anxiety, and institutional collapse through monsters, symbolism, and world building. It also draws a direct line from classic cinema to modern filmmakers using horror to confront real-world systems, not escape them. The exhibition runs through February 14th, making it one of the most compelling intersections of genre and culture happening right now. My question for you guys is, do you see horror as pure entertainment or as one of the most honest artistic mirrors we have? Let me know your answers in the comments ahead. Finally, horror in wartime is getting another entry. The Walking Dead standout Ross Marquand headlines Unknown Company, a World War II horror thriller that's officially wrapped up production and is now heading into post. Set in the final days of the war, the film follows American soldiers sent behind enemy lines to recover a mysterious object, only for the mission to spiral into something far more psychological and morally destabilizing. According to the filmmakers, the supernatural elements are rooted in very human stakes, fear, regret, loyalty, and survival. This one's aiming for dread over spectacle, and those tend to linger the longest. My question for you guys is, does horror work best when it's grounded in real-world historical trauma, or do you prefer pure fantasy? Let me know your answers in the comments ahead. Today's take: snowed in Mondays feel tailor-made for horror. Between Neon betting big on future fear, artists using horror to unpack culture collapse, and World War II stories turning the unknown into essential dread, the genre once again proves it's not slowing down, it's evolving. Horror doesn't just reflect the moment, it absorbs it and throws it back at us. Before you go, head over to Spotify and vote in today's poll. What's your go-to horror vibe on a snowed-in day? Movies, games, or something experimental? Your answers help shape upcoming episodes, and standout responses may get featured later this week. And remember, if you catch horror news, deals, or rumors, all my friends up there at Sundance right now dropping hella stuff to me, which is great. DM us though at HMUNCUT. Your tip could lead tomorrow's show. That's it. That's it for today's The Final Cut, your daily pulse in horror. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, stay warm, stay safe, and you guys know the drill. Until tomorrow, keep the lights on.